Hey, Bad Christian here again, and today we're going to go have a look at the garden. And I'm going to take everybody on a little tour and see what I'm getting into. Now, I work a full-time job, so this is all I can do to take care of almost 3/4 of an acre of a garden. So everything's not perfect, but I want to show everybody my progress, and hopefully everybody enjoys what we got to do today. Let's go. Before we go into the garden, we'll have a little look at the blueberry bush here, which is doing fantastic. We got our streamers hanging off, which keeps the deer and the birds off of it. We're going to get quite the haul off of these guys. I fertilize it every spring. They're looking good. So let's head out into the garden. Oh, wait, let's check out these blackberries real quick here. These are the blackberries here. You can notice they're starting to take off a little bit here. What is this little feller here? Probably not good. Oh, that's just an ant. But yeah, the deer have been pruning them for me. I don't know that I appreciate that, but I guess we'll kind of see what happens. We're really excited. I kind of want to get them started into the fence and just kind of let them take off. So we're looking forward to that in the future. Okay, I guess we're going to start out down here at the bottom. Now, I still got quite a bit of room here. Sweet potatoes here, but we're going to go ahead and go on down here. Sunflowers are doing amazing. So kind of excited about those. The chickens absolutely love them. Peas are pretty much done. The heat is eating them up. First time ever for carrots for me, everybody. So hopefully these will be making carrots for us this year. It'll be my first successful carrot crop. Random sunflower here, but I let it grow. I've got some basils down in here, and it's kind of protecting those a little bit. And some kale. I know it's getting a little hot for that stuff, but yeah, hopefully that shading this stuff is one way to kind of fight the heat out here, just like you see this over top of the strawberries that are underneath it here. And we're hoping to get some runners and get those going. Those came from up north. Thanks to the stalls up there. We appreciate you guys. It's just some random potatoes growing. I think those are little golden fingerlings. So as you can see, everything's overgrown. Got some random brassicas and greens through here. I think those are Brussels. And this is Paris Island lettuce, which actually does really, really well in the hot climate and the red dirt out here. So I grow a little of that every year. It seems to do pretty good. But as we move down through here, you can kind of see that my radishes have went crazy. But you know what? The blooms are beautiful. They bring in pollinators. And at the end of the day, I'm producing seed. And once I till that under, that seed will naturally sow. And we're kind of really excited about that. Got some collards here, which are doing fantastic. I just harvested some collards last week. Ended up with a really, really good batch of them. Here's some dill growing. This stuff was all planted in February. So I guess if I wanted to make some pickles, I have plenty of dill out here. Starting to get some nice little blooms. And then my mustard greens, which are not really greens anymore. These are as tall as I am, everybody. And they look fantastic. Maybe we'll get some mustard out of them. I just love letting this stuff grow. So if I'm not going to harvest it, which I get my share out of there. As you can see, I got a few holes here. But I just like to let it go to seed and just like to see what it does naturally. And let it naturally sow. Got some oregano growing in here. This stuff just, oh, it smells amazing. Makes me think about spaghetti sauce and pizza. Here is my sweet potatoes. I do have a video on the sweet potatoes. Go to my channel and check it out. I'm getting ready to put some purple yams in the end here where I ran out of room. But these were all cloned in here a week or so ago. And they're looking fantastic. I expect these to produce well for us. We do really good with sweet potatoes every year. Got some random stuff that popped up, some mystery tomatoes, and I'm not sure what these are. They could be squash, they could be watermelon. They kind of look like a watermelon to me, but I don't remember putting watermelon in there. They could be like a yellow squash too. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Here is my tomato patch. These are heirloom tomatoes. The Rogue Agroneer experiment, I called it. Go look it up, guys. This is experimental. And these, they're doing a lot better, honestly, than my tomatoes that I put up on strings and stuff, which we'll have a look at here shortly. But there is just blooms all down in here. And I don't want to disturb them too much. I just kind of want them to do what they do. I don't know exactly how many plants are there, but it's just a nice little patch of heirloom tomato. Here is the onion experiment. These are full-size onion sets that were put in, and these are starting to create the seeds now that I'm after. I want these to fall down and seed naturally. I'll probably till them under and let them just do what they do. And we're excited to see if we can't produce onions from stuff that we brought home from the grocery store. This is my pepper patch, everybody. Over here we've got poblanos, and here we got habaneros. And I have some California Wonder green peppers that I'm probably going to put in here today. I do have a little short about, well, I guess it's not short, but I have a little video about the aphids that they got while I was getting them started inside. So they're starting to heal up from that. So we're really excited to get those in the ground. But these things are starting to bloom and do what they do. I never grow poblano before, so I'm excited, everybody. Now here's my lettuce gone to seed. This stuff is up to my chest. Fantastic. I'm good with it seeding out. We've got what we want out of it, and we'll just continue to grow it and do what it does. And right next to it, my corianders are going. Starts out as cilantro, ends up coriander. It's usable for a long time. These have been here since February, everyone, from seed. These are some leftover collards from last weekend. This is my prize sunflower. Just look at her. She's 10 foot tall and just getting started. I think it's a teddy bear. Really excited. I want to show you something down here though. Do you see what's going on here? You see, we've got ants. And I believe they are, oh yep, they are farming aphids. And this is what ants do. They farm the aphids onto your plants. So I probably will just to make this easier, I'll probably just remove this. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. They're on there. And I'll go ahead and put that in the compost pile. Compost pile can have all that goodness. See that, everybody? See them in there just farming them? They're just farming them. Well, they can farm them in the compost pile for all I'm concerned. There you go, compost pile. There's my peaches and cream corn, which is doing fantastic. This stuff is waist high. Really happy with how it's doing. We use the raised bed method that I do with the tiller that I have. I have to till because I have this Bermuda grass that takes over everything, everybody. But hopefully these will produce well. Last year we didn't do that well, but there's been plenty of rain this year, everybody. Here we have my own strain of watermelon, everyone. Now these are a cross between Sugar Babies and Black Diamonds. They do very well for me. I prefer to use them on a trellis. So we're gonna just keep feeding them into that trellis there and just kind of get them up off the ground. That'll help with the squash bugs a little bit. On the same trellis as the watermelons, I have these burpless cucumbers, which my suggestion is don't grow anything but a burpless cucumber, everybody. They're already blooming. It's not necessarily that they bloom. I got little cucumbers started all over the place. I don't have long, and once the squash bugs set in, there's not a whole lot I can do. So these grow very quickly and produce beautiful cucumbers in a short amount of time. And so better to get your fruit and move on than to not get anything. But I just continue to feed them into the trellis and they'll do just fine. Oh, look here. We got some bean beetle damage there. See that? He's in there somewhere. I gotta find him. This I have let grow. This is actually a wild native plant. That bloom's all withered up now. But this is maypop, or it's a type of passion fruit. And I'll just let this continue to do what it does. And with any luck, maybe I can get it to go over there and get on that trellis and make us some little fruits. Really excited about those. Here is the basil, which I do very well with every year. And honestly, I usually wait to plant the basil because it grows so quickly. Honestly, I could harvest this right now and have plenty of basil for quite some time. But we always have fresh basil. Here are my giant pink Belgium tomatoes. I grow these every year. They usually do all right, but that's why I kind of started my little Agrineer experiment with the heirlooms down there. These are so much work, everybody, to keep them strung up so they don't break. A lot of times I end up with hornworms in them, and it just ends up really being a hassle to try to take care of them. So I'm just trying to find an easier way. I know that tomatoes have a certain way they grow. Oh, looky here, we've already got tomatoes down in there. Yes, very good. Let's hope they produce. Oh, looky here, we got some more. Let's hope they continue to produce for us. With any luck, we'll get a few off of them. Here's the leeks that I planted. They are going to full seed right now. Hello, little bee. And I kind of want them to do that. I want them to make seed, drop seed, and establish in the ground, which happens really easily here in western North Carolina. People use these as decoratives in their yard, but they are delicious too. Here is my bean patch, which is way more beans than we're going to eat. I go with bush beans because if you use anything that has a runner, they just carry over, and carry over. Our favorite bean is actually a white half runner, but they become way too much work to maintain and take care of. So we're just growing these today. Oh, look here, we're already getting beans. Look at that, fantastic. Just a matter of time and we'll be filling baskets. Here are my cayenne peppers. I do so good with these every year, everybody. They just love my soil. If you go back and look at some of my videos from last year, I got so many beautiful peppers. Still got them hanging on strings inside. Just so good for seasoning and so easy to grow. Highly suggest cayenne peppers if you're in western North Carolina, everybody.